Yeah.
From inside Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida, MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Houston Astros taking on the Miami Marlins. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now, and on the hill, the big righty, Sandy Alcantara.
Boog, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound. There are times he's really good, but that's not always the case. For me, I want to see how aggressive he's going to be out there. We'll see it right away if he's pitching with confidence, and if he is, he should be just fine.
All right, ready to go here. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Fought off foul. And the righty deals. Pulls that one foul.
Come on, Sandy. Sit him down.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Outside with a breaking ball.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Just off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Three-two now. Fights it off. He'll see another. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Paredes, 26 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. And that one sliced foul.
Come on, Sandman.
Just missing there. Going to count 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Runner at first with no outs here. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Sit him down.
And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. In the dirt. Stays alive.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone. Really making him work out there.
On the ground, right side. And that's just foul. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. Now he breaks his bat. Feed to second, that's 1, and that's 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
The designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. And that's in for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Next one misses. Now 1-2. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing there for Houston. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Miami. So here's the lefty, Framber Valdez. What do we need to know here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Bottom of the first, Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here.
Edwards.
So I ain't saving you and clean the house. Do you think that's just a statement?
That one fouled off. And that is out of play. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Now here is Connor Norby. One out, base is empty. And it's fouled away. Pitch misses outside, and it's 1-2. One down, base is empty. And they'll do it again. And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw. Save. It was never going to be easy after the misplay.
Well, looked like a pretty routine play. Just couldn't get it to stick in the glove as he gets tagged with the error. Should have been 2 outs in the inning, but now they have to work around it and get 2 more.
One down. Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. Off the plate inside, and that's ball 1. And another ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Here's the second baseman, Jonah Bride. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
1 out. Runners at first and second. In there at the knees. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the sinker, and it was successful.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Matt Mervis, the next up for the Marlins. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Ball one, no strikes.
Norby, the lead runner at second. Sanchez on at first with 2 down. That misses, and now 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And that one is downstairs, and it's 3-0. Dane Myers in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. There's a strike, and the count is 3-1. Line to right, base hit. Runner around third. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single on the board first. It's 1-zip.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
First and second, 2 outs. Now at the plate, Dane Myers. And ball one.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Now a fly ball to right center. Tracks it down for the out. And that's the 3rd out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball on the Show. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And now it's Christian Walker.
Christian Walker.
Come on, Sandman.
Alcantara back to work. And there's a foul ball. Now a screamer into the outfield. Hill right there to make the grab. And there's one down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it. But sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Down the left field line. Could be extra bases. Around first. Digging for 2. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2.
Got to love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Jeremy Pena in the box now. No balls and a strike. Here comes the 0-1. This to third, Norby. Tosses to first, and the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Marlins 1 and the Astros 0. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the rookie DH, Davison De Los Santos.
De Los Santos.
That's too low. Ball 1. And misses inside.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Chopped out in front of the plate. Over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting 8, the center fielder, Derek Hill.
Derek Hill now at the plate. And that's outside. On the ground to third. Paredes fires over to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
The catcher, Nick Fortes.
2 outs, base is empty. Nick Fortes, the next up for the Marlins. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 3rd inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Chas McCormick. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Myers settles underneath it. And there's 1 down.
Batting 8, the right fielder, Ben Gamble.
Here's Ben Gamble.
I just love watching Alcantara get ready for games, Boog. He turns into a different person, just usually cracking jokes and having a good time. But start days are a different story. That's when things get serious for this guy.
That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. That one just misses.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
He's got it, and there's 2 away. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jake Myers. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And that is downstairs. 1-1. That one way inside.
1 strike. Outside, that's a ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That's to third. Norby slings to first. That's out number 3. Astros are down quietly, still behind by a count of 1-0. And we're back. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Xavier Edwards.
So I ain't saving you.
Edwards.
Do you think that's just a statement? Do you really Chris like
To the right side. Altuve handles it. Tosses to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal block. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Connor Norton digs in now. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Hit in the air, center field. Myers sizes this one up, makes the grab, 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra
right
bases
fielder,
for sure. If the
7,
pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Sanchez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first. Inning over. Miami down in order. They lead it 1-0. As we go to the top of the 4th, Jose Altuve up to hit here.
Altuve.
Altuve in his 14th season, 34-year-old vet. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Next offered in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. And that one is inside. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. 1-2 now. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike.
Now batting, third baseman
Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. He hit into a double play his first time up. In there at the knees for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
That one ripped left field. Out of here. And it ties it up. It's 1-1.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 1 so far. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hard hit, right side. Throws to first in time. And they get the out on Alvarez.
The first baseman, number 8, Christian Walker.
And here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Top half of inning number 4. And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Just 1 hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here in Miami, John Chabi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Jonah Bride.
The essence of this message, glad you dress it so expressive and you're moving in percentage. Advantage adolescence when you always have connection. God dealt the opportunity for you to be progressive. My body's just a vessel
Little chopper rolls foul.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
0-2 is the count.
To third. Fires across the diamond. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
Good fade and sinking action to that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Matt Mervis will hit next. Sliced hard but foul. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Very high with that one. Now 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
The throw to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
So up next, Dane Myers flied to right his first time. There's the strike. Two outs. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. And the Marlins down quietly. Score remains deadlocked at 1.
If you lost though, boss flow. I be getting to the point like a crossbow. Gritty in another category. On another level, y'all ain't even so.
Back here at Lone Depot Park. Ready now for the fifth inning. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. Alcantara back to work. And there's a ball.
Well, these Astros just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Steps on first for the out. Next to hit, Jeremy Pena. First time up, he grounded to third. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
This one chopped up the middle. Edwards. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
Tough play up the middle, and everything needed to be right there. Field that. Get a strong throw off to first base, and I think the speed going up the line had something to do with it as well.
Go ahead run on base, and next to hit for Houston, Chas McCormick. Flied to left his first time. Swinging a foul straight back. Pena leads off first with one away. Alcantara over to first. And he dives back in safely. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
First and second, one out. So next up for Houston, Ben Gamel. That's in there, and that's strike one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That's ripped into the outfield. He makes the catch, and there's two down. Jake Myers getting ready to hit.
Jake Myers.
Just missed. First and second, two down. And we're at the top of the fifth. High chopper to third. Norby whips it across. And that is the inning. Two left for the Astros. Still tied 1-1. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the DH, Davison De Los Santos.
De Los Santos.
Swing and a miss.
You know, these Marlins being a little too patient at the plate in this game. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
And a ground ball to first. Walker. Off balance throw in time. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
The center fielder, number 3, Jarrett.
Derek Hill, the next up for the Marlins. Grounded out his first time up.
That's a ball.
Bases empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one deep left field, and forget it. A solo shot, and the Marlins jump out in front. It's 2-1.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
One out, base is empty. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Nick Fortes. A little bit low. One down, base is empty. High in the air, out to right. Gamble makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Xavier.
So digging in, Xavier Edwards. 0 for 2 in this one.
Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to what I'm about.
Slice down the right side. Outside low, and 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a good eye there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show.
I'm trying to pull up with a motorcade. Every single day trying to hold a K. Look me in the face, put the phone away. Gotta grind so your time don't.
All set for the top of the sixth. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jose Altuve. Right side, hard hit. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff man retired in the sixth.
Now batting.
And stepping in for the Astros, Isaac Paredes. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's down. One hops off the wall.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Runner on at first with one gone. Yordan Alvarez up next for the Astros.
0-1.
Just missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Inside. And it's 2-1.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. A little bit low, and the count's full.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
That's out to center field. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Walker in the box now, takes strike one.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Two on, one out. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike two.
0-2.
Ball one there. Miami's bullpen with some action. Anthony Bender appears to be getting loose. Tinoco, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. And now it's even up.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike three.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. You look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his club.
Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Tying run in scoring position, and we're in the top half of the sixth. This one bashed to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. That should get the dugout going. And that's how they take the lead. It's 4-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. So many times a sinker inside is a foul ball off the ankle for the batter. But that time he did a really nice job of staying inside the pitch and getting through it.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Sandy Alcantara won't go any further, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Marlins,
for the Marlins, Seth Martinez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So up next, Jeremy Pena. In there at the knees. Strike one. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Chopped left side. On the run, throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. The ballpark, bottom of the sixth inning. Down the third baseman, Connor Norby. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone?
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
That one hit to right. One up, one down.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. That one's in there, 0-1. The Fish down by a pair here in the bottom of the sixth. The 0-2.
That's a ball.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Jonah Bride, the next to hit. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Now back.
And now for the Marlins, Matt Mervis. Swings over the top of that one.
0-1's the count.
Right, off of first with 2 away. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So digging in, Dane Myers. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1. And another ball. The 2-0 is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss there.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. 2 outs. Bases full. Davison De Los Santos now at the plate. He's grounded out a couple of times. And he takes one right on the black. 0-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Ryan Abreu getting loose out there. King, the lefty, warming up as well. Bases loaded, 2 down. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
On the ground. He gets there on a slide. And he gets him. Nicely done. And the Marlins leave all 3. They trail it here 4-2. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. And stepping in for the Astros, Chas McCormick. Martinez, 30 years old now, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Out towards left center. Hill sizing this one up. Brings it in. And there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Ben Gamel.
And now the right fielder, Ben Gamel. In the air, left field, down the line, out number 2.
The center fielder, number 6, Jake Myers.
Jake Myers up next for the Astros. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Strike 2. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Ripped on the ground to second. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
And now here is Jose Altuve on the ground out to short, and that is the inning. 1 left for Houston as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Back here in Miami, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Derek Hill. That one the other way. Oh, he gloves it.
Great hops right there, Boog. He timed
Now
it just
batting,
right to
the
bring that
catcher,
liner down,
Nick
and he saved a knock.
Fortes.
Nick Fortes, the next up for the Marlins.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
And he pumps it a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The Astros holding on to a 2-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That's back there. Long gone. That one felt good. It's 4-3.
This crowd is on fire right now. They're going nuts thanks to that home run. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Robert Valdez won't go any further, and he leaves with the lead after giving them some decent innings. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a moment. So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Brian Abreu.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And up next for Miami, Xavier Edwards. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
0-1.
And that eats him up.
All over that one right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise, he put a great swing on it.
One down, runner at first. Next to hit, Connor Norby. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one fouled off.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you get a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch misses way outside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Fouled off. He was late. And the 0-2.
1 ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. Edwards, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one ripped. Dives, but it's off his glove. The throw to third. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away.
Now back.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Jonah Bride, the next up for the Marlins. And that drops in for a strike. Two on, 2 outs. Pitch misses, and it's 1-1. And fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Anthony Bender.
Now pitching for the Marlins, number 37, Anthony Bender.
Well, 1-run game. Now the number 2 hitter, Isaac Paredes. He's already homered in this game. Line drive. Nice grab.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can't it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Next is the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. 1 for 3. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Jesus Tinoco getting ready to go. Nardi getting loose as well. And another ball.
2-0.
Next offering is downstairs. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swung on, belted. Did 1 hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second, and he's got a double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
1 out, runner at second. And now the first baseman, Christian Walker. Swing and a ball drilled center field. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher Yainer Diaz.
That one misses, and it's 1-0. In for a strike. Went with the sweeper. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And that's outside. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that's outside. Jeremy Pena waiting to hit for Houston. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off
Now
some
batting,
really close pitches, and somehow, Boo, he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And the 0-1. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Towards first, Mervis. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they strand a pair. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Astros 4 and the Marlins 3.
Now pitching for
Back
Houston.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
50.
bottom of the 8th. Taylor Scott.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading off for the Marlins.
Now, Matt
the first
Mervis.
baseman, Matt Mervis.
First pitch,
outside.
just misses.
Ball inside.
And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Got him looking. And that's the first out.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And at the plate for Miami, Dane Myers. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Outside corner, there's a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
And now 1 and 2. Slider misses outside. Not close with that one. Counts full 3-2. Davison De Los Santos in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that one is lifted in the air. Gamble on the move to the alley. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Davison De Los Santos digs in now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That misses off the outside edge. Swings through that one for strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down that time. 9th inning coming up. It's the Astros 4 and the Marlins 3. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jesus Tinoco.
Now pitching for the Marlins.
Well, one-run game.
38.
Here's the left fielder, Chance McCormick.
Tinoco.
That's inside.
That's inside.
1-0. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Ronnie Enriquez, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Next pitch is downstairs.
2 balls, no strikes.
And that's in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
That one misses. 3-1 now.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think
The
about.
batter, the right fielder.
So
Ben
man aboard.
Gamble.
Ben Gamble up next for the Astros. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And now the count is even. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 3.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one down the line and foul ball. On the ground to third. The throw to second is offline.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jake Myers.
Jake Myers up next for the Astros. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Zach bunt towards third. Off balance feed, there's one, and that's all they'll get.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve will hit next.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Right through there for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
There's a strike at the knees. 0-2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. It's in and out of his glove. Can't get him at first, and the run comes in from third.
Well, you have to take care of the baseball, and that's just not something they've been able to do in this one. That's their third error, and part of the reason they're losing right now.
And next to hit for Houston, Isaac Paredes. First pitch misses. Just missed.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Rips that one to right. Dives. What a play!
That diving catch right there is the kind of play that just fires up the team, whether it's to make more great defensive plays or to get back in the dugout and swing the sticks.
So now the DH spot, Yordan Alvarez. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Two outs.
Ball two.
Tap foul at the plate. That one finds the zone, and out 2-2. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. That one not close, and a full count now.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Ring him up, says Daryl Parker. That's a strikeout. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Astros 5 and the Marlins 3. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Josh Hader.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Hill leading things off and takes a strike.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Ripped on a line. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat. Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the 9th means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
And a base hit right there. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now it's going to be Xavier Edwards. Slap the other way, foul. The tying run at the plate. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Two balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
So they're down to their final out. And now Connor Norby. And there's the strike. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. The Marlins down to their final strike.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing. That high fastball, you have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
The 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
I'm saying